Matina Pun, cadet, women's saber, Canada team member. Matina fencing here at the November NAC in Kansas City and on the American November NAC circuit. What are you able to most take away from these competitions?
Oh, I get a whole lot of experience fencing the different fencers, because it's not only American fencers that come here, there's some people who come from all over the world, so that's a really cool experience.
Yeah, and definitely, as you mentioned, not just Americans, it's North American Cup.
Yeah.
And there are often a lot of Canadians present and competing. How does that kind of help or enhance your experience fencing, I guess, in the United States?
Let's see.
Having kind of Canadian support at your back.
Well, since you have your friends and your teammates at your side, you do a lot better because you have them sort of helping you along and giving you advice. So it's really cool. It's a different experience.
And you train in Vancouver, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and what's your club?
Dynamo.
Dynamo, that's right. And so what are some of the tactics or techniques that are really stressed at Dynamo that you're currently focusing on?
Currently, it's usually timing, because people here, they're super fast. So it's timing and footwork. Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite drills that you guys do most with specifically footwork?
Well, we practice a lot of simultaneous, so we get to do that with our teammates, so I like that a lot.
Is there one drill that you like more than others?
There isn't really, because drills are drills, so they're a tiny bit tedious.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like drills really aren't your favorite thing. What do you most prefer focusing your time on in fencing?
Either practicing with my teammates or having private lessons with my coach.
Okay, and when you're practicing, do you prefer like full bouts or kind of structured bouts that encourage a specific thing, like a 14-14 bout scenario?
Oh, I prefer full bouts so that we get to practice a whole lot of things, yeah.
Okay, and in a practice environment, how do you approach it? Are you trying to compete and win, or are you focusing on certain parts of your game within each practice?
I'm not focusing so much on winning, but on practicing as much things as I can. So as much techniques and sort of tricks that I can.
Now, as a cadet team member, how much integration or I guess interaction is there between the other women's saber teams in Canada?
Well, we're super spread out across the country, so there's a lot of people in other provinces, so I don't really get to see them much besides in Canadian competitions or competitions like the NAC.
Okay, and how are you kind of personally able to supplement that? At one point, I think you mentioned prior to the interview, training at Oregon Fencing Alliance briefly. Are there other things that you do or similar camps?
That was sort of it, yeah. Besides that, nothing really.
Okay,
yeah.
And as a Canadian fencer, who are some of the elite level fencers that you most look up to?
Oh my gosh. Does it only have to be in Canada, or is it?
No, they could be American, they could be Ukrainian.
Sort of people like Zagunis, she's super, I look up to her and like her tactics and her speed, and also not only women's fencers, but I also look up to some men's saber fencers for sort of their, I don't know, just their all around, and I try to embody the spirit and the tactics that they have.
And Marielle Zagunis on the women's side, who are some of those men specifically that you really try and model?
There's some men's fencers from Korea. I admire their speed and their tactics, yeah.
The Koreans definitely known for their speed on the men's and women's side alike.
Mm-hmm.
And that said, when you're watching bouts, what are certain things that you're studying while watching?
I tend to look at sort of how they approach the other fencer and how they use their own strengths to work against the other fencers.
So like strip presence or overall tactics and technique?
Overall tactics and also their footwork.
Okay, okay. All right, well, thank you so much for your time,
No
and
problem.
go Canada.
Thank you.